Ibrahim is the first PMP of 2022. Abhishek, Hisam, Lisa, Adirud, Abhilash, Sabir, Hassan, Manish, Amer, Alvin, Neha, Pradeep, Amit, Rashmi, Amana, Uzair, Rash, Ghulam, Muhammad, Aarti, Pawan, Tarek, Iqtidar, Numan, Mandar, Muazzam, Nij, Wasi, Raj, Usman, Afzal, Mateen, Chitra, Naveen, Salah, Deepak, Carolyn, Linwin, Bilal, Salman, Sayyid, Alam, Nabi, Rujan, Shahzeb, Lata, Chandram, Hassan, Usman, Faisal, Salah, Mr. Ruka, Mani, Suhail, Wasi, Salah, Idrar, Hamad, Faisal, Azad, Mohit, Amoor, Tehsin, Abdul, Prashant, Ajay, Subata, Griffiths, Ajay, Ali, Bisharat, Zanuman, Mafi, Mansoor, Prashant, Ajit, Batu, Greg, Prem, Vivek, Abrar, Ali, Khilaflano, Shah, Mohammed, Rahan. Now we have 450 certified EMP, Mr. Ram. Yesterday we reached PMP number 100 and then 101, 102, and today we are moving very fast. Mr. Adnan Rashid from Dubai joined us in the one-to-one mentor program and cleared PMP today. And what a score this guy had. I want to set a context. Yesterday, before, like I always have a call with my students, so I had a call with him. He's saying that not feeling well and all those things. But just look at the scorecard this man hold above target here. So this is just massive. This is just massive. So well done, Adnan. Very well done. You cleared
Thank you.
PMP with overall above target. So Adnan, let's talk about this thing. The most important thing that we were discussing last night. But before that, how important last night call was. When you were like, I'm going to sleep. I said, let me call you. How important that call was.
No, no, it was important because I was under the impression that exam I would be able to manage it. But then you informed me that you have to manage the time, and then a little bit on the first part that you have to be really considerate about it. So, frankly, that helped me a lot because it took me a little bit effort to complete first part in time. I completed it in 82 minutes.
So when I said you that the first part will be like a punch on your face, so was I right or wrong?
Yes, you are right. You are right.
I was right. The first section was testing. And guys, when I am saying that to my students who have done so many mocks, first part is going to be interesting. It is going to be damn interesting. Okay, so let's talk about that. How did you manage time? You already shared 82 in the first section, then you took 10 minutes break then.
Yeah, so then second part I completed in about 70 minutes, and the third part in less than 70 minutes. So at the end, I had about 15 to 20 minutes to review the questions of third part.
Okay, so you will have some time. You had some time. The first section was hard, but you got your time in the second and third section, right, Adnan?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, which topic of the exam was more highlighted? And guys, if you have any question, please feel free to ping Mr. Adnan cleared PMP just 1 hour ago. So yeah, and he wanted to do the journey tomorrow. I said no, today, today. So yeah, so Adnan, which part was more highlighted for the exam?
I would say agile
Mm-hmm.
and people, agile and team.
Age, stakeholder communication team, and agile was the most important thing into the time.
Stakeholders, yes, you can put stakeholders on number three. Communication was not that much, and then a mix of everything. But
A mix of everything.
mostly it was agile, then
Mm-hmm.
team, and then stakeholders.
Then stakeholders. So Azan, we answered your question. If you have any other question, you can put it in the chat box. So any formula question, any critical path question.
No, no, there was no such question.
Now you know why I say that I'm not gonna teach critical path. If you want to learn, you can watch the video later on. And you said that you wanted to learn. I'll share the video to you how three
Yeah.
baselines are made later on, how to meet the critical path. Now you can learn. A very
And
interesting
I
question.
was hoping that something would come, but nothing came. So it's okay. It's fine.
Yes, yes. All of my students kind of wanted to prove me wrong, but yeah, so far could not. Yeah. Okay. So, did you read any book? Did I ask you to read any book?
No, only whatever you gave me, I went through that. Nothing else.
No book, no
Nothing else.
whatsoever.
No PMP book. No internet research. Nothing. I just went through whatever you gave me, and whatever plan you set for me, I followed that.
You followed that thing. Okay. So you did root cause analysis, and whenever your score was down, you asked me. My regular answer was do root cause analysis. It was painful. I agree. No one wanted to do. But what do you say? How important root cause analysis was now,
See, what I
looking
have
at there?
observed for PMP, your concepts need to be really, really clear. Only then you can make the best judgment among the answers. So root cause analysis is one of the main ingredient you can say, which is really, really of paramount importance to clear your concept. So whenever you are doing root cause analysis, basically you are making sure that things are getting embedded into your mind, and you are aligned with the systems and processes. So root cause analysis for sure. It is really, really critical, and I think the most important part. Root cause analysis plus mind maps.
Root cause analysis plus mind maps. And how was the PMP community? The entire team where everyone is doing the question answers when in the PMP aspirant group. So how was it?
No, it's really great. It's really great. Sometimes whenever you are sitting alone doing nothing, so you can see a message, you can see interesting discussion going on, and then cross questioning. So challenging questions are being shared. So that interact kind of interactive session, that is really good. That helps.
That helps. That helps you to work into that. That helps you to get into that.
And
And
and when you whenever you share the journey of the people, and also the information on the people who have cleared the PMP, so it kinds of encourages you, okay, to go ahead and do it.
yeah, yesterday one of my student from batch 12, since in last 2 days, 6 7 student of batch 12 cleared. So he messaged me, now sir I am very motivated because after seeing daily I think I can do it and I am feeling ready. So that is what I really love what you just said. Now, one of the mantra, and sometime we had a conflict on this, was when you were not in the coaching call, you have to do something here and there. I ask you, hey, are you joining the coaching call? How important those coaching calls were? What would you say?
See, in the exam, as you mentioned in your 7 steps also, so there are some techniques which are really critical to choose the answer. And coaching calls basically prepare you, train you to adopt those methods and to go with that mindset into the exam. So like
Hmm.
elimination technique, uh, you go through the last sentence first if it's a three-liner statement, or even more than three-liner statement. And this kind of information, if you go into the exam with that mindset, it's really helpful in managing the time efficiently. And I think this training comes from the coaching call.
This training come for the coaching call. I really loved it. No one has ever described the way you articulated it. So that's always a good thing. So Vlog is asking any question on CPI. No, no question. He already said. Azan will be certified probably in this month. So he's very interested. How many hours did you study? That's always a interesting question. Like how many hours you study. Everyone is different. And Adnan,
Yeah.
please, how I then do answer my question. How I push you to give exam today, please.
Okay. So first, how many hours? It was not consistent because I had to do my office job also. But believe me, whenever I had time, I would study, and whenever I would have a little bit of slack, I would get a call from Amer or a message. Okay, what is the update? He would ask me for the feedback. So he pushed me. He pushed me to keep going, encouraged me at the same time. But again, on some days I studied even for more than 8 hours. On some days I didn't even study even a single word, you can say. It all depends upon the activity or nature of your job which you're doing. So some days I have very busy days. So during those days I could not do anything, but some days I had the leisure time or free time. So I gave more time.
You get,
But
like, it
you
depends.
can say at least 4 to 5 hours per day. it's
Mhm.
it's a must
I
if
kind
you
of,
want
I
to
can't,
have a rhythm.
I kind of force you to do that. Like, I really loved it. Something I really loved about Adnan, which I wish I could do, and I have shared that with Adnan also. Like, some Sunday I will message him and he will say that today is family time, no study. So I said, yeah, maybe I could do that. It's a family guy. It's a very great thing because I'm kind of a workaholic and I'm passionate. I don't take any day off. I do plan, like, I take 2 hours off. That is my off day. So yeah, I loved what Adnan said. Garima is saying congratulations. Okay,
Thank
so
you,
you
Garima.
already mentioned follow up in PMP. So, like, already we discussed coaching call, customized roadmap, and follow up. How important do you think is follow up for the students to clear in the minimum possible time?
It is for obviously very important and very critical. Without the follow up, I mean, if you study for 1 week or so, constantly or continually, at one point you would feel that you should take some rest. You take a little bit of rest during the time, but follow up keeps pushing you. It keeps encouraging you. So basically, your strong follow up does not allow anybody to slack at any point.
It does not allow anyone to slack. Adnan, thank you very much for your time. I understand how I took you. You wanted to relax, maybe lunch or something, but I kind of, again, with the follow up, pushed you here. So now the last thing that I wanted to add you here, we were discussing before we were going live, each one teach one is the name of the game. Every single person, every single student need to work into that, and then we can make it's a better thing. We can make uh, it a better thing, and we can keep working on that thing. This is the important thing. This is something what we wanted. So I hope the same thing you can, as other students are helping them, because we had 73 students for batch 2 of 2023. So now they are there. I understand when they are asking new questions, you are like, why they are asking basic question? But a month back you were at the same step where they are. So I understand you're a very busy person, but as much as we can help them, as much as this PMP community can help, that will be great. With that, thank you very
Sure.
much for your trust, and thank you very much for joining one-to-one mentor program. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much
And
to
for the
you as
first
well,
time,
Amir. Yep.
thank you. And to everyone watching for the first time, 100 PMP videos is going to live now. Thank you. Vinod is the first certified PMP of 2023. Faisal, Ajay, Ikin, Gavin, Naseem Akhtar, Padma, Preeti, Hassan, Vikas, Atif, and Zia. Pallavi, Sajad, Zarnab, Azim, Azad, Mohit, Amoor, Tehseen, Abdul, Prashant, Ajay, Subata, Gritis, Ajay, Ali, Basharat, Zinumar, Mafi, Prashant, Asma, Akil, Fahid Ilyas, Fiaz, Garima, Ibrahim, Shakil, Shivani, Talha, Priya, Raj. Here is my 100 certified PM